YouTube, it's Brian Phillips. Look at this. I've got somebody else's plane here. Mike came up and he brought us these planes to fly and potentially crash. 1 down, 4 to go. Mike, get over here. Let's show them what you built here. This is a 1/5 SIG model, absolutely gorgeous. Tell them a little bit about it.
It's an anniversary edition SIG kit that I've actually owned for 10 years and finally finished this year. And it's got a E-flite Power 52 electric motor flying on 6S 5000. And the only reason we went with 5000 was to get the nose weight on it because it's a gas plane. So
no need to have dead weight, right?
No dead weight, just keep adding battery, you know, and which gives us long flight times. So
show them the handle. That's really cool what you did there.
Right, this is the handle and the door. That's how you get the battery in, and you see Mickey in there.
Now hold on, close the window so I can take my hand out, and I want to show you Mickey. Mickey doesn't move in this one, right?
Not in this one.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get that closed. And guys, he's been kind enough to let me fly this. We would love to be able to do more kits ourselves, but the reality is our format is already long. So we're gonna pause and get flying. All right, throttle cuts off, guys, here we go. Mike has given me some special instructions here. Oh yeah, that thing's got some power. He told me that it would take off only if I gave it elevator, and he was right. But it doesn't take much to get it going. I'm at 30% throttle here. That thing is beautiful in the sky.
Yeah, it is.
That E-flite Power 52 is, they say it's a 52 equivalent. I'd say it's more like a 90 equivalent.
Beautiful.
That's an 8-pound airplane, 8.5 pounds.
8.5 pounds? It's not very big for 8.5 pounds. Goodness gracious. Okay, now I want to try something. Am I good? I'm a few mistakes high.
Try one.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. That thing likes to fall. She rattles a lot.
That's the struts, I think.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go by the camera crew here, Mike. I love the way it looks, though. Those colors are beautiful. And I feel like the trimming is just right. So we can get some beautiful shots. I'm going to bring it around here. A little bit of rudder. You don't have a mix on the rudder, do you?
No. Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Did you see that wind I got there? Holy cow.
It has that aileron
Okay, so you did a mix.
Maybe 10%.
Oh, okay, so just a little teeny bit. I noticed I wouldn't have to coordinate too much. Okay, so coming in, we'll try for a little bit lower pass. I'm trying not to crash a second plane for Mike. Okay, we're gonna go up. Try a little stall turn here, beautiful. But since it's not my plane, I don't wanna crash a second one today. We already crashed one earlier. You guys will get to see that on the channel if you haven't already seen it. So if anything alarms you, Mike, you just let me know. But for now, I'm feeling pretty good.
Those struts are singing though, aren't they?
They really are. Well, see, and I've always found that when it's windy, you got to give it a little bit more airspeed. And I'm kind of curious how this landing approach is going to look, because you're saying that.
Oh, you're way high.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And camera crew, I want you to come back toward where Mike is, please.
Usually when I land it, I keep a little power on all the way to the ground because it's clipped wing, so it does. When you get a positive attitude on it, it'll come out of the sky, but it likes to be shallow.
Okay. Well, we know what happened with the last shallow. Look at that turbulence there. We're getting all sorts of rotor.
No stabilizer.
I'm flying it faster than I normally fly my planes, guys. Oh, it's so beautiful. So folks, if you've never experienced a true kit-built plane, it is something else. You got to do it at least once. Find some crazy person that wants to let you fly their babies and then go fly it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try a different approach angle. We're going to come over here, get in our base leg, and I'm going way fast, obviously, but the turbulence next to the house and the rotor are definitely going to complicate things a little bit for me. But now you guys get to see. So Mike, are you having second thoughts about how you fly this thing yet?
No. You just got to get to learn how to land a real Cub.
Yeah, and we have a 6-minute timer set, but then of course the wind always seems to kick up about the time I'm trying to do something useful like land. Look at that. You know what I need to do is I need to get out there and stall the plane and just see what it feels like. So I'm gonna go around. We don't have to do this with the AS3X much or with Safe, because if you're in doubt, you put Safe on, you get it in line and you go for it. Okay, so check this out, guys. I'm gonna go into the wind, 50% throttle, maybe 40, maybe 30. I'm gonna get over the turbulence of the trees. I'm gonna cut my throttle back. I'm gonna do just a real nice level stall and see what happens. Oh man, that thing it does it. It's fine. It's got lots of warning. I didn't even get into a stall there. It just mushes. So as long as you got power to spare, you're good. The problem is we're a bit crosswind here. So really, I'm wondering do you think, Mike, if I end up having a final, I almost wonder if I'm gonna have to final here. Camera crew, everybody back, 15 steps. There you go, right there. Thank you, guys. So Mike has been with us this morning. We've been working on these planes for a little bit, and we hope that you guys enjoy watching this kind of different spin on things. Oh yeah, I like the line. I would really like to actually get it down the runway. Do you think I'm even gonna be able to get it with the airspeed?
I think you can, well, I know, I'm pretty sure I could cut it in there, but I don't know, that wind's pretty.
It's pretty, well, see, and the thing is, what you're not feeling is when I come around this turn on the base leg,
oh yeah, it's jumping you around.
It's pushing, and I just don't want to get sheared like we did on that last one. So watch this. So you're saying point it down. I can't point it down until I'm over the trees. Now I'm over the trees.
Bush landed. There you go. Now.
Woo! I'm gonna probably have to get my rate of descent down a little bit, eh?
Yeah, you have to get it low down there so it'll float in.
Yep, that's right. So I have to trade off my altitude for airspeed here. Now I'm gonna try one other line here. Now this is a line you've seen next to the Eagle Killing Zone. Could be, I'd like to slip.
It'll go on the ground right there.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm cruising, man. That's way too fast, isn't it? See, and you're not used to flying in this tight area. Is it tighter than you're used to?
Depends on where I fly. I've never flown this airplane this tight.
It's doing things you've never done.
Yeah, I've never done. I do that with my Ultimate biplane and stuff, but not this. Look at that.
I didn't want to get too aggressive on the G's, but that I could not resist. Okay, one more. Into the wind on our back. Get it flying. Give it some throttle and bring it down. I really, really want to get a nice landing. I see the wind is calmed, so I'm going to see if I can take advantage.
Just slow her down and pull the throttle back. Get that nose down and point at the end of the runway.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to slip a little bit here. There we go. Oh, there you wind, you would. Beautiful pass. I knew it would come back right when I needed it to not. That's just what you get. So you really do fly for 18 minutes on this?
Yeah, I've flown a long time on it.
Oh, beautiful.
2 7-minute flights easily.
2 7s. Okay, well.
You're a little harder on the throttle.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
You've noticed, huh? Oh, yeah. You must have a longer field than me. So what I'd like to do, too, is I'd like to see if I can get this thing to slow down.
Right there. Just keep bringing it in here. Use the turn to slow you down.
Oh, yeah.
Now throttle off.
There it is. Nope. A little bit too much runway. So close. We'll just be more efficient this time, folks.
You know exactly how to do it.
It's just more a matter of if the wind is going to cooperate on the final, and that's why you don't land after your timer's out when you fly like I do, which is ultra efficient. Plus you have to know your area so you don't hit the trees and stuff. There it is, folks. She's down! Woohoo! I didn't kill your plane, Mike. See, I can do it. Yeah. Thanks, Mike, for letting me potentially destroy your plane. You want to fly once on camera?
I'll fly. Yeah.
Okay, we'll pause and let Mike fly once.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead when you're ready, Mike. All right, this is Mike flying his beauty. He's a many, many more years pilot, and I can already tell he's keeping it closer and tighter. That looks pretty good, Mike. Good job.
That was beautiful.
We got perfect clouds for this today,
Yeah.
too. Now do the thing that your dad told you not to do. I don't know.
Prop just came off.
Oh, crap.
Nope. And then
Your prop is on. Your prop is on.
sound.
It's just the vibration. Yep, come back up.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's all right. Better to have a false alarm than a real alarm.
It just sounded like the prop came off, didn't it?
Nope.
It really did.
There is a vibration, but it's just I think it's your door or something. But what a beauty, though. Folks, if you ever get an opportunity to build a SIG model, they are, I don't want to say second to none, but they are really dang good. And
And you got to see what an old school dead stick landing would have looked like.
that's right. It almost looked like an old school dead stick crash.
Well, I was going to say that. Right, but I would have saved it.
So I don't want to be that chatterbox, but I'm gonna be because it's the Brian Phillips RC. Oh, look at that. Oh, you could have just hung it up there. 6S does the trick on this one. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful plane. You did a great job on all these planes you brought today.
See if I can bring it a little better.
Oh, that's a tree.
Oh, there's a tree down there.
You almost hit it.
That crosswind is
It's fierce. It doesn't look like much until you're trying to control it, does it?
I was making fun of you, and man,
Now go out over the trees and go back yonder. Go to that low cut tree and do it over there if you have to. Yeah, you're good. You're out of the eagle killing zone. Good job. See, many have tried. Many have failed.
now this airplane's a little faster landing here, isn't it?
It is. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you some advice. Go fly out further. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Cut it.
Oh, you're gonna get it. Just watch your tree. Oh, geez, you're really close.
Looks good.
Oh, you're gonna go grass ops, aren't you? Whoa!
Probably fall off the end of the world.
Throttle
Yeah.
cut. Let's
Yeah, you
see.
do.
Let's see if we got it, guys. See, I'm not the only one who crashes on these grounds. Hey, Mike, your plane is fun. I'm sure it is.
done that.
I've got over the hill. I went over that hill with an SU-20. What was that? SU-30. I went over that hill with many other planes. I think
was
you're gonna be
the-
fine because the grass gets tall.
Yeah, it does.
And plus, you turned it to the right. Yeah. See, you're good.
Yep, right.
You just nosed over in the tall grass.
Yep.
So, guys.
Really goes downhill.
It
Oh yes,
does.
it does. It
I didn't
doesn't.
realize it was that far.
Did you realize that from watching the videos?
Disappears.
You can't tell that this drops off this far.
This is our garbage pile. Everybody has a garbage pile on a farm, guys.
Yep.
And so as you can see, the nose over, how do we do? Throttle cuts on, obviously. Oh, props turned sideways, so we should be good to go. Can I tip it for you, or you want to do
I
it?
had the throttle cut off when it.
Oh, beautiful. We just got a little dirty tip.
Nice.
You know, dirty tip. That's just part of it. You get a dirty tip once in a while. That just keeps you feeling good. So, what a beautiful plane,
Nice.
guys. Thanks, Mike, so much for bringing this out to show us. And
Neat flapper on.
I was just
Cut that up.
gonna say you could totally do flap-ons on this plane. But the other thing too is it wouldn't even be hard. What do you have for a receiver in here?
I think it's a standard lemon.
A lemon? Okay. Well, we'll look at that next. We'll pause and come right back. Okay, so unfortunately we can't do flap-ons on this one because, Mike, we have two different servos, right?
Yeah, we had a servo go bad on this plane a few weeks ago, and I was at the field, and the only servo I had was a different servo that has a different throw to it. I actually mechanically had to change the ratio on the horn to make it line up. So if we dropped the flaps, they would drop.
At different rates.
At different
And what does that do to your plane?
Rolls.
You slowly crash and die.
Yeah. Where I
So-
fly this thing, we have a long field, and
Yeah.
you can bring it in really low. And with your trees down there and the wind bucking you on this hill, it really.
It changes everything.
You saw how I was cranking it in there short of the trees, and I was and for people that are newer flying, a way to slow an airplane down is to bank it.
Yep.
And the reason I was banking it so hard is you could see it was falling when I was doing
Yep,
that.
it's like a giant slip.
And if you fly in a faster, more aerobatic plane, when you bring it in on a pass, you'll notice somebody bringing it in on a pass, they're way high, and they bank it, they're done turning.
Yeah.
They leave it on its side, and it comes downhill, then they level it out to do their low pass.
Yep.
That's kind of what I was doing, but with a cup. And
Yep.
it doesn't look as graceful with a cup.
But now do you understand why I want flaps on everything?
Yes.
Because flaps make a long runway into a longer runway, and it makes a short runway into a better runway,
Slightly
and it
less
makes
short.
an aircraft carrier into a slightly larger aircraft carrier.
Well,
But I think this is not helping us too much. We have
it is.
the fishing pole has been bent over, you know, and what have we've been planning this for weeks, maybe a month, trying to get together when the weather would cooperate. And as you can see, this looks like the planes in California the other day that flipped over in a big pile. So as you can see, this is what we get in Iowa in spring. So
Means it's time for lunch.
that's right. I think it is time for lunch. And Mike, awesome plane. Thanks for sharing this experience with us.
the rest of them we got have flaps.
That's right. So we're going to be coming back with flaps, guys. But thanks for watching. If you want to help support our channel, there's a couple of different ways. You can buy the stuff from the links in the video description below. We'll try to link to all the planes that we do with Mike, but it may not be possible because some of the kits are not available or we don't have an affiliate status with them. So what we'll do is we'll link to something that's close, and we'll link to the batteries and things that would be similar so that you guys can figure out how you want to do it. And if you want to support us and you're just like, hey, I want to go find that plane on Horizon's website or on Arrows or wherever it happens to be, then all you got to do is just look at our master links. They're right there at the top. There's also Patreon and PayPal if you prefer to do that, rather than try to buy a specific plane. We never want to talk you guys into one plane versus another. Sometimes we want to talk you into one technology versus another. But at the end of the day, we just want you flying, because flying is where we build this hobby, and flying, getting back into it, is where we build this hobby. And we need people. There's not enough people doing this. And fixed wing is about the hardest thing you can do to make money in this world. Well, maybe not the hardest, but it's one of them. Because believe me, you can turn out 100 cars and sell 90 of them and make tons of profit, or you can make like 17 planes and be lucky to sell 8 of them and barely break even. So it's a different environment. We want to keep it alive for the next generation to enjoy and love. And I'm going to keep enjoying it, and we're going to keep enjoying it, and we want you guys to be right there with us. So definitely stay tuned. Brian Phillips RC is here for you. We're going to help get you back to where you want to be or into where you never were. Either way, you're at the right place. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. It was cool.